my book, that's a good sign. Maybe I gotta screw loose. Maybe I'm a machine squatting or whatever. Alright, I know you guys are thinking it. Where is the back and biceps video? Well, about that, I I finally succumbed to the illness, whatever it was. I still don't even know what it was. I didn't go to the doctor. I just kind of toughed it out, but it finally got me Monday and Tuesday, specifically Monday night and Tuesday. Um, so Tuesday, I called out of work again. I slept until 2 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. I mean, off and on. I woke up, I think, once, um, around like 10 or so, just to try to eat a little something, and then I passed by. It's almost like my body just fucking shut down, man. It just kind of quit on me, and I just needed sleep. So I slept until about 2. And then ultimately, I made the decision, or at least I thought I did, that I was gonna skip the gym. I was gonna take an extra rest day. Um, then I started watching workout videos on YouTube, and I started feeling slightly better, and I couldn't help it. So I found myself back in the gym Tuesday, late Tuesday. It was like 7 o'clock at night. Um, but I didn't record. I it was almost just like therapy in a way. I come in here, did a quick back and bicep workout. I don't even think I was here. It was close to an hour probably. I did like 7 sets of back and 4 sets of biceps. The typical things that I do. Um, and like I enjoy recording. I really do. If I can just help one person kind of find their footing in the gym through these videos, to me it's a win. So I enjoy this kind of just relaying my thoughts and kind of expressing what I'm trying to do, why I'm trying to do what I'm doing, um, and the results I'm looking for in doing those things. So, so yeah, I enjoy it, but like I'd say like 95% of the time I enjoy and I want to come in here and record. But every now and then, especially when I'm sick, and this is probably why I did it yesterday, I just want to come in here and just crank the music up, throw some 45s on a bar or a machine, whatever, and just fucking crank out some badass sets, you know? So that's kind of what Tuesday was. And like by the second set, I was questioning if I should have just stayed home because I broke out in a sweat and I kind of my head started pounding. So I probably should have, but I feel all right today. I feel fine for the most part. So in hindsight, I'm kind of glad I come in here yesterday. Like I said, I didn't record nothing, but I still got some work in. So I'm thinking today on this, squats are out of the equation, probably for a while. Sadly, it's gonna be leg press for the most part, but I'm thinking. So I've been doing unilateral leg curls and leg extensions. I think I'm gonna split that up today. I think I'm gonna do 2 sets each leg, unilateral on here and on leg extensions, and then after those 2 sets of each on each machine, I'm gonna follow it up with 2 sets of bilateral, so both legs at the same time. Honestly, just for the simple reason of I want to mix it up a little today. I want to get a little bit of both. Last week I did bilaterals, both legs, for the first time in almost 2 months probably. But like I said, prior to that, I was doing single leg stuff, and it's been really working. But I just kind of needed a break from it. But with that 2 second eccentric on the bilaterals last week, it felt really good. So I want to get a little bit of both today. And then next week I'll probably just go back to single legs because, like I said, it's been working really good. But so yeah, I'm gonna do 2 sets here, one leg at a time, and then follow it up with 2 sets of both legs, and then same thing on leg extensions, and then we'll crank out some fucking heavy leg press probably, unless something changes. That's probably gonna be, yeah, that's probably how it's gonna go down. So all right, first set. I don't know what that was, but every rep with the left leg, there's this weird pain. I can't even quite explain it really. It was strange. Well, the good thing is I'm only doing one more set like that, so I'll try to squeeze it out. Honestly, I might add 5 pounds on this next one because I did 13 each leg, and if my left leg wasn't feeling weird like it was, I could have done one more, so maybe even two. So, let me do it now. We'll add 5 pounds, which would be the heaviest I went on this. See if I can get, well, after one set already, I'll probably only get like 10 or 11, but hey, it's still progress, right? So, that's cool, man. I just want to know what that fucking pain was. That was fucking weird. Almost feels like my sciatica or my sciatic nerve kind of catching or something. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. I'm just guessing, but I didn't like it. I know that. Yeah, but let's do one more like that, and then, like I said, we'll switch it up to some uh, bilateral stuff. Whoa. Shit. On the bright side, my left leg felt better. I don't know if that's just the blood pumping, the adrenaline flowing. Um, Either way, I mean, no, that's good. But I was not expecting adding just 5 pounds to make it that much more difficult. That felt, I mean, I think I still did 10 reps each leg like I predicted, but it was moving slow and felt fucking heavy. I would say heavy. If you can do something for 10 reps, I mean, how heavy is it relative to your strength? But for 10, it was a heavy 10. Like it was, just wasn't moving fast. It felt, I was just slow. Like I said, that was, I mean, I guess good. It's challenging me. Um, but 5 pounds, man, whew, I feel like I added 15. But then I got to remind myself I am going unilateral. So, doing one leg or one arm and you add just 5 pounds, that's like adding, say I was doing both legs, that it probably is like adding 15 or 20 actually. You know, that makes sense. Any extra pound you take off or add when you're doing single arm or single leg movements is has a lot more impact than if you're, say, using both arms or both legs. That's what I'm trying to say. So, but anyways, that was good. Now I'm gonna max it out all the way, do a couple sets with both legs at the same time, and uh, probably I'll keep the 2 second eccentric in there. At least I think I will. We'll do one and see how it goes. I think I got a little carried away on some of those, and they were more than 2 seconds on the eccentric. Whew. But you know what? Fuck it. I kind of just got lost in the set. That was good shit. Whew. All right, since I'm doing 4 sets here rather than just three, I'm probably gonna leave the drop set out, and then same thing on leg extensions because yeah, I'm only 3 sets in, and my hamstrings are pretty torched. So I think one more like that, and I'll be good. I'll be good to go. Ah, fuck it. Let's do a little rest pause here. Okay. Ah, somebody help me. Whew. All right. That's why you fucking work out. That right there. I got a little lightheaded, which is in my book that's a good sign. Maybe I got to screw loose. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but that means I pushed it really good. Now, does every set need to be like that? No. I always say if you're doing like say you're doing 3 sets of this, as long as one of those sets you're kind of pushing that to that limit. And again, it's just my opinion. And then the other two, maybe you're getting within 1 or 2 reps of failure rather than pushing to that limit like I just did. You'll be good, you know. Okay. All right, leg curls are done. Let's move on. Man, I'm getting so amped up here and kind of getting into the workout that I almost forgot that I'm splitting this up. I'm doing 2 sets single leg and 2 sets both legs. So I almost screwed up there. See, there is such thing as getting too hyped, I guess. You can completely forget and lose focus of what you were doing, right? I almost just did that. And with how bad my memory is, chances are I wouldn't even have realized it until after the fact, which which I guess would have been okay. I mean, whatever. But now that I remember, that's what we're doing. We're doing 2 single leg and then 2 with both legs, just the mere leg curls. And it's just easy to remember. You know what I mean? Kind of match them, get a good even 4 sets on both. So, all right, let me just shut the fuck up. I got it on 180. We'll see. We'll see how it feels. Wow. Okay. To my surprise, that felt actually pretty easy. So fuck it. We're gonna take it off 180, and let me come around here where I can reach it easier. I'm gonna bring it all the way to 190 because one, I feel like I can afford to do that. I know it's 10 pounds, and I'm only going one leg here, so it's probably gonna potentially be harder than I think, even though it's only 10 pounds. Again, just adding 10 pounds to just one arm or one leg movements, it's usually heavier than what you think. But you know, that set was so much easier than expected. I think I can do it. And again, I only have one more set. Let's crank out one more set, kind of on the heavier side. I'd imagine I'd imagine I'd still be around 10 or 12 reps here. Um, yeah, fuck it. Let's see. I'll just do it and we'll see. How about that? Whew. Ah. As the legendary Ron Burgundy would say, hell of a set. That was intense. All right, let's keep it going. Do two more bilateral, and then we'll move on. If I can make it there, it's only about a 15-foot walk. But for me right now, that's like running through the Sahara Desert. So if I can make it there, we'll do some leg press. Whew. I'm gonna make it there. It just might take me a couple minutes. All right, so I had to throw on my. It's not even a brace; it's a knee strap to keep some pressure right on that point where it bothers my knee because I had a sensation on this leg press that I don't think I've ever had, and that's the pain that I usually get when I'm hack squatting or Smith machine squatting or whatever. I got a little bit of that on the leg press, and I'm thinking that's because last week I pushed it probably too far with the Smith machine squats. Um, so I honestly don't know how this is gonna go. So basically, I'm gonna just try this set, go really slow, like always. I mean, I'm always going pretty slow on this, but and hopefully I can do three. That's the plan, anyways. Do three sets, kind of see where I'm at. That actually went better than I thought it would. So didn't really feel any pain. That's good. Like two more sets and probably it. So try to make these last two really good. All right, guys. I think the hardest part of this workout is going to be making it to my car. Uh, I don't. I don't think I'm over exaggerating. We'll see. I had to take a good 5 or 10 minutes where I just sat down. And one, I was trying to just kind of collect my thoughts for a second, but mainly because my legs are fucking jello. I feel like fucking Gumby. Is that his name? The guy that's fucking. You guys get what I'm trying to say. My legs are done. So, I mean, I got just enough probably to go through one round. Oh my god, they just. It's weird. It's like they're already fucking sore. Like already. And it hasn't even been 10 minutes. And again, I've been experiencing that with my training for like 2 weeks now. So I'm either not sleeping good or I know my diet's good because I've been really, making an emphasis of that. So I don't know. It's and again, I almost forgot I was sick yesterday, so that's probably why actually. But anyways, I'm done complaining. Let me let me try to make it through one round of posing at least. All right, guys, I'm fucking done. So, all in all, the only thing I did different was add, well, I guess a couple things. I did add one extra set to the leg curls and the leg extensions, but then I also split it up, did two sets unilaterally, and then two sets bilateral. So that was 8 sets right there before I even did any compound. Which again, that is the whole point of why I'm doing this for legs. I want to, considering I can't really do any hack squats or Smith machine squats because of my knee at the moment. And then the leg press that we have here, if I went straight to leg press to start without any pre-fatigue in my legs, I'd be doing way too many reps in my opinion for what I'm trying to get out of the leg press. So kind of doing sets of leg curls, leg extensions, kind of pre-fatiguing my legs, and then doing my leg press. It's just way better for what I'm trying to do again. Um, and I gotta say, like by the last set of by the last set of the leg press, I barely got 10 reps, which is kind of right where I want to be. Now that was probably because um, I added an extra set to each machine beforehand, but I mean, like I said, all in all, a good workout. I want to do a little bit of cardio. I don't think I have time though. Damn it. Um, Maybe I'll just do it tomorrow and I'll add an extra 10 minutes. But I got some stuff to do, so that's just how it goes sometimes. So, but yeah, that's it for leg day. I am going to. I've been saying this a lot after at the end of leg days, which is awesome because it means I got a good leg day in. But I'm gonna try to waddle my way to my car. And at this point, it might not even be a waddle today. This is one of the worst ones that I've had for my legs already feeling sore and fatigued and just like jello, basically. So I might be fucking. I might be crawling out of here. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm done, man. Did I already say that? If not, I'm fucking done. Tomorrow will be a much needed, not needed, but oh yeah, I guess it is needed just for my, if not for nothing else, it's more for my mental state, a much needed chest day tomorrow. So I'm gonna get out of here.